quiet about. There.
This place is all...
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. The safer the roads, the heavier my pocket. Always a pleasure.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
If I learn of a matter that requires your attention, I shall inform you directly. Where ought we to go now? I have nothing further to add. I hope you slept well, Master.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Always a pleasure.
How dare you?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
That's it. I've had enough.
Leave off!
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ricardo. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? Bard can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
Let us do everything in our power to... render aid to those in need.
I've not the time for your prattling. Bother someone else. I've not the time for your prattling. Bother someone else.
It's been a hard day.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Do come again.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Fancy a gander?
Must hold out. Someone comes to relieve me.
I aim to be the finest
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale. Much obliged.
Ho there. Faring all right?
You seem well.
Now I've gone and stepped in it. We're running low on everything. From provisions to... We've had a hard time procuring goods. I sent Marcus to gather what we need. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. I suppose I can't force you.
Nodding off where I stand.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
If your plane had arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head is like to roll ere long.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle.
I shall do as you say.
I'd rather not cross steer if I can avoid it.
Must hold out until someone comes to me.
Furthermore, we've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
Thieves do allow for a greater range of cooperative tactics. 'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
We must not let down our guard. This ends here.
That battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Oh ja. Ja.
You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
Ja.
If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our respective skills.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Get down here, you feather fleas!
Who are you? Have you come to aid me? Is that all of them? I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my...
Shall we report our results?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Over here, if you please. We've arrived.
Oh, 'twas a relief to see him.
Let me get that.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Over here, if you would. We have arrived.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. Say, your arms look free. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
First, we must find out how to procure what we require. Then our search can begin in earnest. The item... items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the place Arisen, or thereabouts.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the place arisen, or thereabouts.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
You best report back. We now have all of the requested items in hand. Let us deliver them to Sir Marcus post-haste. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then.
We are...
none of us alike in vocation.
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible. I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of... One master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all...
I have nothing further to add.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Naught to look forward to. How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Making our report ought to be our next priority. Sir Marcus was well pleased, Master. Shall we report our success to Sir Geoffrey? If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
A visit to Melve might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power. 'Tis the name given to fate, even with your memories lost to you. I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Nomads, we are oft called. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature. Very well.
You seem well.
Oi! Many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
Splendid.
With any luck, the instructors in the training ground here will have a Cardo battle ready ere long.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
Fancy a gander? I find good monsters and bandits are a plague upon my business.
Non c'est ça. Oui. Ouais,
Much obliged. Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar, you need look no further than an archer such as I.
Would that I
Let me get that.
A visit to Melve might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I shall wait. A visit to Melve might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
A visit to Melve might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Let me. Ja, hogy másnál is van. Ja, jó, jó, jó. Jó.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
Így jó.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
A faszom van itt lent.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Skeleton!
Holy attacks will serve us well here. These beasts are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. I shall heal you at once. Wait a minute.
A visit to Melv might jog your memory, Master.
Szedd
It
össze!
seems the village
Szedd
yet
össze! Ne
reels from the
pofázzál,
dragon's
szedd
assault.
össze!
Pray,
Szedd,
allow me to show you the
szedd
way.
össze!
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Kell menni a hídon? Hol a híd?
Pray, follow me. So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your... I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map. So, this is Melv. The scars left... Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall... follow your lead instead.
Pitiable arisen. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, That is most unfortunate. But it This moment forth, thou art arisen, charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of the...
I am of the border watch. Someone with a risen like a baby to this village, all in tow. Don't you order this?
I fear we are to part so soon then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Mayhap you should speak with Sir Leonard before we depart.
Have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Fernwood, so when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit. Robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melv.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Always a pleasure.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I'd live with myself.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
What to do?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good.
We've arrived, just as planned.
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice, but I shan't take up any more of your time.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for instance. Just so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time I went...
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
My time is in short supply. I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chat. My best efforts come to naught.
get away with this.
Pray, follow me.